Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, Austin Ernest Vilai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Pirates of the Sword Coast. Last episode, we went into Spindrift town itself and looked around a little. Found a merchant, found the executioner, found a tattoo parlor that's closed, and found the governor, Black Eye. We also spoke with a couple people in the jail, which includes the tattooist himself, and Longneck Langer, who will be willing to join us if we can get him out. Let's see if we can obtain a favor. I'm here on behalf of Longneck Langer. You want me to free him, I suppose? You have the governor's ear, then. State your case, and keep it quick. Why should I make Longneck Langer a free man? I need his help to steal the Midnight Rose. High Priestess Tessina's ship, that be the one. Now that'd be an interesting proposal. And quite piratey, might I add. See, that's been the problem all along. If he's to join this crew of yours, I'll allow it. Did you hear that, guard? Free Longneck Langer from his prison cell and tell Jack Ketch to loose the noose. He won't be needing it today, at least. Now, lad, was there any other business ye be wishing to attend to? Will you accept bail for any of your prisoners? Yar, I got more prisoners than a cat has lies, lad. Which one of the wretched lot has caught your fancy? Falstaff the tattooist. I mean him no harm, but he put me honor at stake, he did. Pay 1,000 gold for his bail, and I'll gladly set him free. Here you go. Guard, ye heard the lad. Falstaff's bail be paid in full. Free him from the clink at once. Now, lad, was there any other business ye wishing to attend to? What about the grubby chap? That one's not for freeing. We locked him up and threw away the key. Don't even remember why. Seemed like a good idea at the time, I reckon. Still does. No bail for him. 'Tis best ye forget he ever existed. Okay, there's a good chance that guy actually is important, and we're going to have to free him. Right, let's start with the tattooist.
Hello there.
Hi there, that's the ticket, mate. Here, take this IOU I promised. Tattoos, piercings, Jolly Roger specials, I do it all. Is there anything else you need before I head back to my parlor to set up shop? Alright, we'll go see him then. And we leveled up. So let's see. Persuade, lore, and discipline. And not sure about mobility. Toughness is a good one to have. I think I took, yeah, I do have Persuade Focus. Blind Fight is also a good thing to have. Although I don't know if I'm going to be fighting many invisible figures. You know what? Go with Improved Critical Scimitar. I will get a Scimitar at some point. Actually, no, this is a general. I shouldn't use that here. Take, Take toughness.
Greetings.
You've got an angel's heart and a devil's tongue, friend. I dare say you've saved my life. Meet me in the monkey's cutlass and I'll give you the proper thanking you deserve. Cruise control. You've currently gained the loyalty of 1 skilled sailor and estimate that you'll need another 4 to form a proper crew. Okay. And Honey Pea is a potential. We just need to steal something for her. Anyway, how about we go and go there later, but since we opened up the tattoo parlor, how about we go spend this IOU? See what we get from it.
Hello there.
Welcome to Falstaff's Follies. Your home for fine tattoos. The temple's requested that it discontinue my popular heart and arrow design that add your choice of priestesses' names along the bottom. But is there anything else I can do for you, mate? You have any booty for sale? Other than that IOU I gave you, not really. I've never been much of a pirate myself, to be honest. Nice place. Needs more drawings of dragons on the walls. Dragons and swords, maybe the occasional flaming skull. I'll take a tattoo. Yes, forgive me, Eater of Garm, but I cannot join you in this ritual. We priests of Laugzed mark our bodies with nothing but the scars of battle. Even as Garm that is to be eaten, I dare not commit such a sacrilege. Oi, let's see what I've got that won't get me put back in jail. Well, there's the skull and crossbones, the flaming skull, Umberlee's waves, and a copper dragon. Sorry, mate, the selection's a little thin until I can get my feet back under me. Alright. Well, it doesn't say what they do. Let me drop a save here. Okay, so... I wish I knew what they did. Oh, tell me about him. Oh, as you can imagine, the skull and crossbones is mighty popular among the pirates here. Colmar the Grim even named his ship after it. It's said to ward off magic, making things resistant to spells and whatnot. Spell resistance is good. Tell me about the flaming skull. A classic, that one. There's this crack in the top of the skull, and it has these bloodshot eyes, and the jaw is open as if it's laughing. Meanwhile, it's completely wreathed in these flames that flicker when you flex. Fast and dexterous, this one is. What about Umberlee's waves? Can Polly get one, please? Aye, that one's my special request from the priestesses. It's their holy symbol, same as what's on their banners and whatnot. 2 waves cresting away from each other to form a trough. A mark of wisdom, they tell me. And the copper dragon? You mark yourselves with images of the Scalekin. The more I learn about you Warmbloods, the more you fascinate me. Yes, the ink I'm using actually has a non-toxic metallic base to make the scales shimmer in the light. It's one of my personal favorites, actually. It has this strength about it, see? So, it sounds like it's spell resistance or a boost to dexterity, wisdom, or strength. If I take the copper dragon, will it actually boost my strength? Oi, sounds good. Now, because of all the help you've been to me, I won't charge you for the labor. I use only the highest quality ink skull. Even at cost, that'll come to 1,000 gold. Have you got that much? Will it take this IOU? Aye, that'll cover it just fine, Lauren. It's always best not to let these circulate in the economy for too long, you see. What with the rate of inflation and all. Oi, now, if you have any troubles with this tattoo, you just come back. Understand me? It did. It gave me a +2 to strength. Which means the others are wisdom and dexterity. +2 to wisdom and dexterity. For 1,000 gold each? That's absolutely fascinating. Spell resistance, maybe not as much. Can I get another? I can't. I can only get the one. But I will take that strength bonus. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now then, let's go take a look down this way. I mean, the IOU, I did have to spend 1,000 gold in order to get it, so... really, it's basically just completion of the quest. It was the same price anyway, but we also got experience. Alright, we've got some docks over here. The Monkey's Cutlass Tavern. Ah, this is where we were going to meet the guy. To the Spindrift sewers. I'm not going to go in the sewers anytime soon. And this is probably... yep, there's the Umberlee place. Up ahead is a second. Up ahead that is the sacred place of the Warmblood goddess, yes? Why is it not a cave? So, have you heard? Sweet Umberlee, I thought it would never be found. What, you mean about Tassina? I saw her sail aboard the Midnight Rose. Yes, she had the last of the sea statues. Did you? How did she look? Tired. Only her and the Sahuagin were aboard. It was as if the whole crew had disappeared. Let's see. Magic dealer. Let's see here.
I bid you greetings.
Well, so you do magic. Yeah, your focus is on magic spells and the like. And we could get other bags. Okay, sell yardarm, sell the bocce ball, and sell the boarding arrows. Not the best, but it'll do. I feel like I will need another bag, so go ahead. Buy a regular magic bag. If I need to put something in there, I will. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put all the potions in there. Yeah, and potions will all go in here. There we go, that'll do. Shady vendor here.
Can I help you?
So you've got more trickery-focused things, do you? Yeah, leathers and the like. Couple of weapons. Scrolls and potions, magic items, and miscellaneous booty. And a cartographer. Let's see. Gloves of appraisal, wrist splint, goggles of minute seeing, no weapons, 8 potions. Couple magic items, pirate coin amulet. Okay. Lockpicker's ring? Knock once a day. Interesting. Haunting portrait. I do want some of these, yes. In fact, I will buy them. Black Eyes Silver Part 1 of the treasure map. We also have the treasure map of Spindrift Town, the Lighthouse Caverns, and the Caves of Umberley. Definitely want all of those. Spindrift Town is where we are now, so we are going to make use of that very soon. I just want to uncover everything on the map here. Whipped Willigan's Manor. Okay. Over here we have a smuggler's warehouse. Olmar the Grim and Old Tom. I'm going to stay away from there because that, I believe, is Nisar Zaid. So he's here. I was wondering about him. Let me drop a save. Oh, Nisar. Is that you, Lauren? Well, I'll be. It's about time I saw a friendly face, lad. I'd pretty much written you off as dead. Polly and I were marooned on an island full of troglodytes. I can see that. He doesn't bite, does he? May I ask you some questions? Aye, it's a free island. Ask what you will. How did you end up here in Spindrift? It's a long story. After Lady Tessina tossed me overboard, I was lucky enough to catch hold of some passing driftwood. I managed to convince the sharks that there was easier prey about, and after 2 days at sea, a fishing trawler found me. Quite the catch, quite the catch. Anyhow, they dropped me off here in Spindrift, right next to the Midnight Rose, no less. Until you showed up, I was skulking about the docks, trying to stay out of sight of the priestesses, and find a way to steal back the ship. How do you feel about Tessina? Tessina's creamy. Shut up, dumb bird, or I'll tear that beak right off. She's a priestess of Umberley, lad, and for that alone I'd never trust her. Add in the fact that she killed her captain and stole our ship, and I'd say my temper boils over. Her life is forfeit, Lauren, and don't you forget it. What are your thoughts on a crew? Well, if Honeypee's eager for that Scepter of Storms, I say we give it to her. It'd be good luck to have a Black River bandit aboard, I think. Let's see. Don't help me with that. Alright. So we once again have you, Barbarian Sorcerer. You've got Nisar's uniform. Immunity to knockdown, that's something. And a +1 battle axe. Well, I mean, it's something. So hey! He's back! The Skull and Bones. Colmar the Grim and Old Tom. Alright, we can take a peek at them.
Hello there.
Arr, ye be speaking to Colmar the Grim, the cruelest captain of this fine ship, the Skull and Bones. These storms, they blow and bluster and put a creak into me rudderman's bones, don't they, Old Tom? Yes, master, that they do. No matter. We'll leave harbour soon enough and ply the seas once we be able. Arr, but it was a wretched shame to lose me crew in such a manner. We'll need more before we put to sea, won't we, Old Tom? What happened to your former crew? Arr, it was a dark night robbed the stars, lad. The sea tossed us, lightning split the clouds, and the winds howled all around. Rain flew like daggers to the sails, while mighty Old Tom struggled with the rudder, trying to bring us round to port. Round to port, round to port! Then came the wave, thrice higher than the mizzenmast, dredged up from the darkest deep, cold and thrashing with every eyeless creature the sea has known. It claimed us all, save Old Tom and meself. They be naught but sea-buried bones today. That's horrible. Horrible. I'll show you horrible, won't I, Old Tom? Yes, master, that you will. Life at sea be full of tragedies, lad, chock full of tragedies. Old Tom and I survived, though, and made it back to port to tell the tale. That be what matters in the end. It be the dead what have no stories. They be the horrible ones. Why would such a sea wave happen? Aye, it sounds a bit too much like Martin's vision, doesn't it? What man can know the will of the sea, matey? It be a woman who rules her, and a jealous one at that. The Lady Umberlee does what she will, and the curse be upon us to avoid her fury while we can. 'Tis not our place to question why. How did you and Old Tom survive? You see this hook? Arr, some call it a curse to lose your hand to the lawman's axe, but for me it's been a blessing. When the wind blew and the waves came down, I drove this blessing deep into the wood and held me breath until the sea was gone. As for rudderman Old Tom, he and I have a long-standing dispute. He spent the past few months chained to that there rudder as a result. Isn't that right, Old Tom? I wouldn't surrender him to Umberlee herself until he and I are back on even keel. What's the nature of this dispute? The story's not meant for the ears of a lad like this, is it, Old Tom? No, master, it is not. Nay, I don't think so. I didn't think so. Mind your own business, lad, and let bony Old Tom and I mind ours. How'd you make it back to port? When the wave passed, the Skull and Bones was listing fast to starboard. Our sails were tattered as a fishnet, hung with weeds and pucked with sky. But our hold was full. Old Tom still manned the rudder, and the current flowed strong beneath us to bring us home. I won't lie and tell you no prayers were said nor offerings made. We limped back to port with enough bounty to pay for repairs. Are you a pirate? Am I a pirate, he asks. That's cute, lad. What say you, Old Tom? Is the captain of the Skull and Bones a pirate, perchance? Yes, master, that you are. Am I a pirate? Ask the Admiral of the Omnish Navy if I be a pirate, lad. Inasmuch as there be magic flowing through these veins, and a pirate I must be. Where are you headed? Where are we headed? To sea, and where it takes us, that's where we be headed. You hear that, Old Tom? If there be silver in Mazdaca, you'll find me there. If there be lost cities in the heart of Trot, the Skull and Bones will ply the rivers. If the Omnish Navy dares to leave their harbour, galleons in tow, you'll find me in the thick of 'em. Sounds ambitious. You be speaking to Colmar the Grim, and I go where it pleases me and takes what I wants. How long will this storm last? Oh, this one? Till it ends, lad, till it ends. Judging by the dark of it, it'd be Umberlee's doing. If you're in a hurry to get somewhere, I reckon you'd best go to the temple to make an offering. Are you accepting passengers? She's listing a little low in the water as it is. I wonder how many passengers she could even take. Passengers! Mayhaps, but it'd be a crew I really need. You and your mates look fit enough for it, lad. I'll make you a deal. Gather me a crew of 5 other able soldiers, and old Tom and I will take you wherever you need to sail. Don't that be right, old Tom? Who should I ask to join the crew? Everyone, lad. This be Spindrift town, where every mate be yearning for the sea. Check the taverns, empty the jails, cull the streets. The Skull and Bones takes all comers, and all comers take the Skull and Bones. Okay, I'll gather a crew of 5. You do that, lad, and we can talk more destinations once you have.
Hello there.
Do you have any booty for sale? Here's 100 gold, a ceramic bowl. So that's another option. He's promised to take you anywhere you need to go if you can fill his roster with 5 able soldiers. To steal the rose, we need a full crew and calmer seas. Ah, you found the Midnight Rose in harbor and had a look about. Lady Tassina and her Sahuagin crew look good enough, took good care of her at least. You'll need 2 things to steal back the rose, however, a full crew and calmer seas. Outside the safety of the harbor, the gale force winds would tear her sails right from her mast. Okay then. Right, so, since we're in Spindrift, a bird bath, 83 paces west. Let's see. Am I far enough west? 38 paces southwest. It must be back here. There it is. Alright, from here, 30 paces east to get to the pump. Okay, shouldn't be too hard. There's the pump. "28 paces east to get to the cauldron. Ah, there it is. "26 paces south to get to the brazier. Don't see it. East. There it is. Alright. Final point. A wagon marks the spot. There it is. You've uncovered the treasure. An IOU for Jack Ketch. If you... Okay. Jack Ketch. Well, we can give this to Jack Ketch and get something. Why not? We should probably also tell him that we freed the guy. And then I think we'll go take a look at the Monkey's Cutlass Tavern. We'll deal with the Temple of Umberlee later. Hey, Jack Ketch.
Greetings.
I have this IOU in your name. You do now, do ye? I was wondering when that might show up. Here, let me see what I got for you. There we be. How's that for a piece, eh? Fair's fair and square's square now between us, aye? Now let's get back to business. A dwarven war axe. Well, I can sell that for some money. Oh, magic dealer. What is this? The Clanhold Defender. +2. That's good money. I'll sell that. And the ceramic bowl. Alright. And with that, I am going to end this episode here. A shorter episode maybe, but that's perfectly fine. Next episode, we'll go into the Monkey's Cutlass Tavern and see what we can find. We'll deal with the Temple of Umberlee later. The remaining treasures are the Caves of Umberlee, the Lighthouse Caverns, and Scepter of Storms. Wait. The sea caves beneath the lighthouse. Keep our eyes out for that. Anyway, next episode, the tavern. Till then, I am Chester44. I'll send you this fly. That is Lauren, Blackstash, Garm, and Nisar. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Pirates of the Sword Coast, and I shall see you all next time.